Hi guys, welcome to a brand new episode of PSLE Math Secrets Revealed. In today's episode, we are going to explore this special diagram which consists of rectangle and 4 circles. So if you'd like to know how to solve this question in the fastest possible way, in the most accurate manner, stay with me all the way till the end and you'll be able to find out the truth for yourself. But for now, without further ado, let us do a deep dive together to understand the question together. It is said that the figure below shows a rectangle with 4 identical 3/4 circles. And the length and the breadth of the rectangle is in the ratio 13:10. And it is specified that pi would be 3.14. So the hardest part about this question is that we are not given the radius. If you realize, we actually do not know the radius. But no worries at all, because if you look at the diagram carefully and look at what was given to us, you realize that the length of the rectangle consists of 2 radius, okay, 2 radius and 20 cm. And likewise, the breadth consists of 2 radius as well, together with 14 cm. So what we actually realize is that if the length to the breadth of the rectangle is in this ratio of 13 units to 10 units, okay, if you're following the ratio table that I'm drawing right now, okay, so I'm redrawing it so that it's clear for everyone. So length is 13 units and the breadth, okay, the breadth would be 10 units. So you'll be wondering, what is 3 units exactly? So since both the length and the breadth has 2 radius, 13 units subtract away 10 units will just be 3 units. And these 3 units, right, it has to come from 20 minus away 14 to give us 6. And since 3 units represented by 6, 1 unit has got to be 6 divided by 3 to give us 2. And if that's the case, now we will be able to find out what is the length of the rectangle. So the length of the rectangle is 13 units. When I use that, I know that the length has got to be 2 times 13, which is 26. And if the length is 26 and 20 cm is already given to us, 26, I subtract away 20, it will lead me to 6. And this will mean that double of my radius equals to 6. My radius has got to be 6 divided by 2 to give me 3. So having obtained these basic measurements, I can use that to find my parameter. So if we look carefully, there are 4 3/4 circles. So what this actually means is that 4 times 3/4 of a circle, it will lead us to 3 whole circles, 3 complete circles. And in this case, since we are looking for parameter, we got to be looking for the circumference. So the circumference of the 3 whole circles, right, is none other than 3 times of pi times diameter, which is 3 times of 3.14 multiplied by the diameter 6. Since the radius is 3, the diameter has got to be 6. So if I were to work this out, keying this into my calculator, 3 times 3.14 times 6, I will actually get 56.52. So 56.52 would refer to the 4 times of the 3/4 circles. Okay, so now that we have found the curved part of the figure, we have to find a straight line. So if you look carefully, 20 cm above, there will be 20 cm below, and likewise if we have 14 cm on the right side, there has got to be 14 centimeters on the left. So is there a shortcut that we can employ to solve this question very quickly? The answer is yes. Alright, I can just simply take 20 from the length plus 14 from the breadth, and this will give me 34. And all I need to do is to multiply 34 by 2. And this will get me to 68. So 68 will actually form the straight line portions of the perimeter. And all I need to do right now is to add 68 to 56.52, which is basically the circumference of 3 whole circles. And having done that, 68 plus 56.52, or rather 56.52 plus 68 as shown on the screen, this will get us to 124.52. Alright, 124.52. And you will be wondering, what is the unit? The unit that we have to write down into the answer blank has got to be centimeters. Alright, so I have completed part A, which is to find the perimeter. So a question like this, usually there are 2 parts to it. If part A asked us for the perimeter, part B has got to do with the area. Alright, so how can I find the area? Very, very simple. If we say that the circumference of 4 times of 3/4 circles, right, is actually 3 whole circles, likewise, the area that we see has got to be 3 whole circles as well. So using the formula, 3 times of pi times radius, it has got to be 3 times of 3.14 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3, and when I key everything down together, 3 times 3.14 times 3 times 3, my answer will actually be 84.78. So besides obtaining the area of 3 whole circles, I have to deal with the rectangle as well. So what would actually be the length of the rectangle? Okay, it has already been given to us. If you recall, in part A, we were told that the length and breadth of the rectangle is in the ratio 13 to 10. So bear in mind, it's not 13 cm to 10 cm. Rather, it is 26 cm for the length. Okay, let me just write it down. So the length, right, is actually 26. And the breadth, since it's 10 units, and if 1 unit is actually 2, okay, it's actually 2, this will mean that the breadth is 20. Because 10 times 2 is 20. And if I were to work out 26 multiplied by 20, the rectangle's area has got to be 520. Okay, so 520. So the very last and final step is to add up 520, area of the rectangle, with the area of the 3 whole circles that basically was contributed by the 4 times of 3/4 circles. So 520, if I were to add 84.78, it will get me to 604.78. So 604.78 is our answer. So let me just write it down. So do not forget the standard units. So 604.78 centimeters square. Alright, So 604.8 square centimeters or cm square. And with that, we have arrived at the end of the question. Guys, if you have enjoyed today's video or got anything out of it whatsoever, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also comment below, let us know where you guys are tuning in from. That's always good to know. And finally, if you are new to this channel and you haven't already, remember, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications button. There's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we are committed to making weekly videos to hold you accountable and to make this your best year in mathematics. But for now, this is Teacher Ray signing off. Bye bye.